is a social media disability? A social media disability can be useful for people with disabilities, but can be a challenging risk. Representation. Social media is a powerful tool for representation, but it is important to consider how globally perspective and representative it is. Accessibility of social media platforms should be accessible. Cognition and mobility impairments. This includes like simple sites, layouts, alternatives, content format, and which my social media disability can have problems with. My social media disability. Harassment. Some social media target people with disabilities. Addiction. Social media can be addictive and people become so proceed by it, what a negative impact it makes in their lives. Communication. Social media can be useful communication who have difficulty speaking or socialization, such as with autism or mental health condition. Advocacy. Social media can be a way for people with disabilities to use other ways connect who share their mental illness or disability. Social media can get a lot of attention, but something I'm often discuss is how, when used appropriately, it can be really useful in communication tools for disability people. So what I'm going to talk about in this blog and this post is how Rebecca perceives it. I am Rebecca, and some of my members I used to write a lot of content and blog and charity, the Addis Trust. I have been blind all of my life. Main pieces of assistive technology I use are Braille, note taker, screen recording, and voiceover. I have been fortunate enough to, with my many disabilities people over the years, most of my friends have been disabled. I've used lucky enough to work with for someone who is amazing disabled people disability organization, hence my recognized and acknowledge of assistive technology. Social media often can be perceived as being a socialization. Some people meet social media are not friends, sure, online people with a lot of scope to be honest, but are there to judge people, not loads more who generate staying safe. Online is extremely in the same way is staying safe important when you get out of it. I actually think some of the concerns of social media begin socialization. It is just coming from people who are not used to using it, and from problems that are created by social media misused. I think social media broadly, when needed to move away from labeling social media as bad, start educating people to use it appropriately. Another group benefit of social media is having difficulty speaking. This can be a problem who can't physically condition people who have difficulty speech communication due to communications. Mutism or a part of a condition like autism. Again, I can allow them to have conversations informal that is accessible to them, with a wide range of people literally who wouldn't have access to or would struggle with access in person. Many people with socialization, such as autistic people with mental conditions such as anxiety, find social media can help access opportunities. This is because participating on online chat can be group taking individuals' social platform. They have a bit more control, minimizing the potential problem. For example, they are able to get out of a situation quicker than they may be able to find in real life by closing the application, by explaining that they need to go, which is considerably more sociable, accessible online. A social media like this is chatting. A problem for me is social media dating and chatting sites. Spending too much time on them, getting consumed by them, and getting scanned by someone and doing something I may regret. There are good sites and okay dating sites, and then there are really bad ones. Social media disability for someone to spend too much time Facebooking or scrolling or watching memes or texting over and over again. No matter what the disability is you have, you need to learn how to control it and find strategies. But no, there may be a relapse. That's mental health and social media disability. Thank you and good afternoon. This is Sam Vaughn for Sam Sports Report. The Royals play the final game of the series. Tonight, Alec Marsh will go for the Royals and Kiriaki Skabubu will go for the Tigers. He's having a good year with a 2.50 ERA and a 16-4 record. Marsh, on the other hand, has struggled in his last. Don't allow more than 4 runs. That's a goal for Marsh. Maybe more tonight, less tonight. The Royals are 82-70. The Twins are set 80-71, 2 games back. Have jumped a little bit up as they've won 2 in a row against the Royals, 79-73. The Royals are 2.5 games ahead. The Orioles are 99% chance of making the playoffs. The Royals are 92.9. The Twins are 82.2. And the Tigers are 21.6. That's the American League chances of making the playoffs. Tonight's first pitch is at 6:40. That's Sam on Sports.